What a crappy launch for a game, man. Hashtag RIP Call of Duty 2017. This has been a crazy start to this year's prestige grind, and the drama kind of since the release of this Call of Duty, the drama scene is just blowing up, guys. Let's get into today's video. What's up, guys? Goonzig here, and man, you guys all need to just chill out. The Call of Duty community has been going insane lately, all because of the servers and zombies and this and that. And I know, when a game is released and you pay your hard-earned money for it, you kind of expect it to work. But guys, in all honesty, with this year's game, they have brought so much to the franchise, and considering a lot of new multiplayer features have been added, some extra stress on the servers is definitely bound to cause some issues, right? Like, it's kind of expected at this point. Not to mention the insanely huge fan base that Call of Duty has to begin with. I mean, the servers pretty much go down every single year at launch. Things this year have been, I mean, a little crazy, and it is starting to kind of push the limits from a AAA title, right? You kind of expect some better quality here at the launch, but in my opinion, I look at it like this. We could have had a game that is broken with online servers, which no one will enjoy because the game's broken, or we can go ahead and kind of get the bugs out of the game as soon as possible and then get to enjoy a completely polished game. So really, I'd rather them go ahead and kind of fix everything now instead of giving us a game that is, you know, still broken 4 years into its lifetime. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking.
But Goon, they even had a beta. They should have fixed this then.
And well, you guys are completely right. Although, here's the thing. The developers during the beta didn't throw in the headquarters area or really anything other than the essentials for the beta. They didn't really put any extra features or anything into the game. So it kind of makes sense as to why the beta didn't really test the servers. It kind of really only tested the core elements of the game. So here's my take on this, guys. If they went ahead and threw the headquarters and all of that at us during the beta, yes, they probably could have fixed the servers and launch would have been a lot better. Now, on the other side of things, that would have spoiled most of the new features in the game. So really, you win some and you lose some, right? At this point, I really have only been having troubles with multiplayer for about an hour or so. I mean, since launch, and here we are, it's Sunday already, so an hour out of like 48 at least. I mean, that's not too bad, guys. That's not too bad. And honestly, I just hopped into the surprisingly thrilling campaign to pass the time. So I mean, there are other features in the game if you can't get on to those servers. Any other loading issues I have been getting, I mean, I fixed them through a hard reset on my Xbox. So really, I have been enjoying myself with the game, and I don't really have many complaints. Aside from the multiplayer, zombies had some insane drama that went down at launch, or maybe even before launch, I guess you could say. To start off, the Easter egg, or quote-unquote Easter egg, has been solved, both of them for that matter, both of the Easter eggs. There is one that the game sort of walks you through, and then of course there is one that is more challenging that you kind of have to figure out on your own. It's like an alternate ending. Those are the two achievements for the quote-unquote Easter eggs in the game. Now, these Easter eggs were solved before the game was even released in the US, and the community literally blew up about this. In all honesty, I would never go ahead and kind of solve the Easter egg anyways, so congrats to Noah and Dalek for getting it done, really. Like, I totally respect them putting in the work to figure out the Easter eggs, right? There's actually some news on the Easter egg side of things, though, and it comes from the race live stream. Some developers were on the live stream talking with the players and actually mentioned that there are more Easter eggs within the game, and that this is only the beginning. They went on to state that they have testers, game testers, that still to this day have not solved every single Easter egg in the game. The way they do this is they have one team that kind of knows about the Easter eggs and tests the game to actually make sure that they're doable, and then another team that doesn't know about the Easter eggs with a goal of kind of figuring things out. So these people are paid to test the game. That's literally their job, and they still haven't figured everything out. So if you're one of the people that are kind of complaining about the Easter eggs, you know, being solved already, well, have at her. There are a ton more within the game, so there are a ton you can hop in and figure out and be the first one to complete. So it kind of shows you that, like, we can't be too quick to judge. I mean, everyone went around blowing up Twitter about how the World War II Easter eggs were overhyped and how Activision plays everyone by allowing these YouTubers to kind of play early and even giving some early copies. But a side note for this, sorry to break it to you folks, even your boy Mr. Dalek JD had to find himself an illegal copy to even play before launch. So I don't know, maybe this tweet here was just a cover-up, I'm not sure. But really, if the Easter egg being solved pre-launch actually bothers you, I guess there are a ton of other Easter eggs you can go ahead and get started on. Now, while we are on the topic of zombies, let's get into some of the Twitter drama just for the fun of it. Why don't we? The Relaxing End, a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, showed his anger as he called out Dalek for harassing him in early Activision capture events by taking videos of him, even after he said not to. Now guys, this goes back to like 2016 capture events. I'm not really sure the whole story on it. You guys can kind of go find that out on Twitter if it still is posted, if all the tweets are still there. Go find it out for yourself. In all honesty, the drama goes on to kind of get into like views and how Dalek used it to somehow expose the Relaxing End, with both making some great comments. Like, it's actually pretty comical to go read. If you want to go check it out, like I said, I'm sure you can go find it on Twitter. It just actually shows you how much of a baby even some of these like big YouTubers can be. And guys, I'm not talking about Dalek here. So to end the video, guys, let's all throw on our big boy pants and stop the bullshit as we finally get to hop in to the depths of World War II. I think the whole community needs to kind of get a grip and realize that sometimes things don't go as planned, and I'm sure if they could have had the servers running 24/7 from launch time on, they would have. That's it for this one, guys. Tune in tomorrow for another banger video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.